You see, the car industry is currently undergoing an epoch-defining revolution from the combustion engine to electric vehicles, EVs. This presents a unique chance to rebuild our manufacturing industry, upskill our workforce, improve our air quality, whilst tackling the climate crisis and advancing human civilization. Of course, on realizing this, we said, nah, let's instead orchestrate a fear campaign about EVs so we can score points off Labour. Which is why we got more of you killed than 50 9/11s. Trump 2020. With a president like this, who needs terrorists? For instance, you may have been fooled into thinking we made this truthful ad about the marriage equality plebiscite. Or this hideous one about our inhumane treatment of refugees. Oh, actually, never mind, that is one of our ads. Could be mistaken for actual government communications. We've identified these honest government ads as a danger to you. That's because our regard for your intelligence is extremely low. They cut off access to your money? Do they control what you can and can't buy? Have they told you it's for your own good, that you've brought this upon yourself? If so, you might be in an abusive relationship. Unless, of course, it's us doing it to you. In which case, you're on the cashless welfare card. It's also home to a unique array of poisonous parasites. How good is Australia? Ancient land of mysteries. Like, how the f are we going to tackle the climate emergency with these p***s at the helm? Lastly, the ACT. Take a tour of Bullshit HQ. And don't miss the aptly named Museum of Democracy. So what you waiting for? We've saved you a spot on the beach. We've whitened the reef. Scott's fired up the coal furnaces. Joshy's given our mates a fat tax break. And Dutto's finally collected all 6 Infinity Stones. So where the bloody hell are you? Don't say New Zealand with those woke Kiwi c***s. Visit Australia. How good is free? Article 13, we'll be building a censorship apparatus that will fight in the general direction of free speech. Filternet. With over 300 of those arriving monthly, that's 7 breaches each month. 7-star accommodation. You have something to hide? Nah, just kidding. We're not some fascist regime. Seriously though, do you? Unfortunately, encryption makes it hard for us to spy on you these days. So just to make sure, we're introducing yet another law to expand the surveillance state. Introducing the Assistance and Access Bill, or ARS Access for short. Now that we have a seat at the Human Rights Council, we'd like to announce our plan for making the world a better place. Selling arms. That's right, our Minister for Offence has just launched the Australian Military Sales Catalogue, full of all your basic essentials for murdering, maiming and blowing up humans. Guns, ammo, rockets, need a tank. We've got it, and so much more.
Honey's Warhouse.
Or Pete, who looks like a harmless potato, but when you look carefully is committing human rights violations against genuine refugees on Manus and Nauru. Or Chris, who looks like an arrogant prat, and if you look carefully, is an arrogant prat, who also makes deals with genuinely brutal terrorist regimes. And of course, Malcolm, who from a distance might seem like a leader, but when you look closely is actually a genuine stooge. Do you love the internet? Isn't it a totes amaze? No, look at that doggo. And the kids learning on Wikipedia. What about sharing the memes? You like that, hey? Well, we're about to replace the internet with a brand new experience. The Filternet. To anyone else thinking of impersonating the government to make us look like idiots, seriously, don't do it. We already do a perfectly good job of it ourselves. Authorised by the Department of Genuine Satire.